there everyone, Kosub again with another storage unit I purchased at auction. This time it is a 10 by 20 and it's a fun one. There were a couple things hiding in the pictures that I saw and I'm actually shocked that I got it for $360. Now I'm not banking on anything being inside of these two items, but it is something that normally drives the price of a storage unit. Can you guess what those two items are? I'll show you in just a second. This is always my favorite part, the opening. Can you spot it? Not the little moped here. That unfortunately is not subject to the sale, so that's gonna have to get towed away. But this, we have a safe meant for storing long items, and then back here, hidden, is that. Normally, it would skyrocket. I do have a washer and dryer set over here, both Samsung, which I hedged my bets here. I figured, I'll spend $360 and at the end of the day, I should get my money back just on those two as long as they work. Here are the rest of the items. There's a big old sleeping bag back there. I'm actually not quite sure what this is. It just kind of comes with it. Then we have this cute little wicker couch right here. Let's start digging. Now, I'm already a little bit sensitive to this given the last unit that I purchased at auction. If you haven't watched that video, please do. It was at Public Storage and there were a bunch of items missing that were in the auction photos. They were no longer in there when I gained access. So again, I'm a little bit sensitive to this, but I did see that little cash machine in the photos. It's no longer visible behind the safe. I'll show you the pictures here. So this was the auction. You can see there's a cash machine. You can see the little dollar bill. And then this is the picture that I just took from the same angle, no longer visible, which means that they were inside. On this one, it happens. It seems like I'm nitpicking a little bit, but I really, really don't like when facilities enter storage units. They're not even allowed to. Now let's tip this safe here and see if there's anything in it. I am going to be careful while tipping it because of course we all know what's normally stored in that guy. It's not a very heavy duty safe, but it is for a specific item. I'm going to pick up that cash dispenser, shake it, see if there's anything inside. Those are the two things that I purchased this unit for. Everything else is just bonus. Okay, so I will carefully tip. That is empty. There's nothing inside of there. And then this. I do not believe there is anything inside of here either. It would have been a quarter machine. It still could hold dollar bills, and we will get this open at home. Fingers crossed. I would love, maybe 20 singles. That would be sweet. I'm going to start grabbing. Here we have a bag with some bottle rockets. Electric fence controller. And some Hustler playing cards. I don't know if you can see that. Oh boy. This appears to be a smart air purifier, so that's nice. It might just be brand new in box. That is a beanbag chair. It's not even a sleeping bag like I first thought. Looks like there is another one. We do have a bow. I will not even attempt because I know you can hurt yourself really bad if you don't know what you're doing. It does say Moegan, G2. There are some arrows. So that's kind of fun. Hold on, I'll be right back. I do see an orange tip on this. Right here, it does say made in China. That looks like a pellet gun, and holy cow, that is quite the setup. Who even makes that? I'm not sure. I'm gonna get this in my car and let's get back to what we were doing. All right, that was a little bit of excitement. Back to where we were. There is a scale. It's like a Coach purse. I think someone made this shelf. These normally never contain good things. It's a little lockbox. Normally you need gloves while opening those. Oh, I got a little scared when I saw this. It's just cat crap. I do see Darth hanging out right there, just staring at me. I have seen this Darth before. I think he's 4 feet tall, but I don't know that it's in the best shape, the best condition. We'll see. This is interesting. Projector CC200 video projection system. That is still sealed in the box. I think that it's glove time. I don't need super special gloves, non-cut gloves, but I do think I am going to wear gloves. The things that some people have. I don't know what this is. It's fancy. Yeah. Somebody definitely liked their extracurricular activities. By the way, if you are new to my channel, I thumb through things inside of the unit, but I do take it all home and we go through it in depth, just not while I'm here at the facility. This tote says empty, but it's not. It looks like it's full of kitchen stuff. Interesting. First off, it says drown, fragile. That is a Vivitar drone, or drown. Maybe that's French. This one is interesting. It says Laughter Club on the side. Some more bow and arrows and, some more arrows and what looks like an air mattress. I really need to get him out of the way. He's just sitting there judging me. What does that one say? Fragile kitchen glass bowls. Not even kidding. That says bowels. Sometimes I question what I do. Oh, thank God. No bowels, just bowls. It is hot today. It's like 95 degrees, or for all my European friends, like, I don't know, what is that, 32 degrees Celsius? It is way too hot and I'm wearing a black shirt. Not smart. It's pretty much an oven in here. All right, Darth, I've almost got you uncovered. I'll get you out of there, bud. Oh no, his lightsaber is melted. Oh, it works. You got anything else to say, buddy? That's how I feel right now. Sick. Oh. Ching. Ching. Has anyone figured out what that thing is yet? I was thinking like an engine stand. I don't even know. Weird. 2 sheets. It's a drywall mover. My husband was looking for one of those. I only paid $360 for it today. Yay. That is definitely not in there. That's another humidifier. Oh, it's wrapped items. I don't know. Normally I would call that a grow bulb, but I don't know. Oh. This says change mate. There's a key on the top. Change mate. That is for change. It's another one. This one is keyed. This one is not used. But that's the second quarter dispenser we found. I may be able to sell this one. Of course, I'm going to get it out and make sure that it's not empty. Wouldn't that be just amazing? I'm going to try and uncover the last box here. Venom Classic boxing gloves. And I think that's it for personal stuff. I'll grab the camera, show you what's left, and we're gonna get this all home and see what we've got. Here we go. I still have the wicker. This guy, I don't even know. This won't be vintage. This will be Target. Well, may not even be Target, but Target started releasing those again. Again, we have that Honda Spree, a mirror, some beanbag chairs, all kinds of bigger stuff. I'm actually kind of excited about that. Some bar stools, definitely some garage sale or maybe Facebook Marketplace items. How did I miss that? That's gonna have a whole lot more ching to it than my last one. Whew! Holy cow. What? That is quite the sword. Check that guy out. There we go. Look at that. Could do some maximum damage with this thing. Ah, I missed that. It was hiding over there. Batman bar stool. Ooh, sunshade. The washer and dryers actually, well, they need to be cleaned up. They're not in the worst shape that I've ever seen. Nah, we can work with that. I am done. I am putting up a sweat. I'm gonna tell my husband to come help me get the rest of this really heavy stuff out of this locker, and we'll get it all home. We'll go through it, but I can tell you the first thing that we're gonna open is that and my 2/4 machines. I can't wait. After quite a bit of scrubbing on this washer, I will say that it cleaned up very nicely. It works, it's tested, so we should be able to get about $400 to $500 for the set. Not bad at all. It is now time to get our hands dirty and see what's inside some of these boxes and bags. Those are likely military issue pants, some socks. This is just clothing. However, not my favorite. There's that hat. Let's see what's next. We got some interesting looking items. There's a Defiant flashlight. Again, the Red Snapper 2-mile range electric fence controller. The Hustler cards. We have some more of those. Mini Tetris. Pill bottles. Inhaler. Man, that's 2 in a row that I have found these. It's funny how things come in waves. Sweet. I can always use a new lock for storage units. And that's about it. And last thing, is that Zippo brand? It is. That is Zippo. Right there. I always keep my gloves in my car for when I need them, and it's almost like these melted because my poor pinky finger barely fits in the glove, and I have a feeling it's going to make me drop a lot of things, so I am sorry in advance. This was that Volt. There might be something in there. We'll get this open in a few. There's a name on that. Just fabric in there. So I didn't see much in here. This looks like a personalized sign. A little baby ball. And clappers. Missing a clapper. Still works though. This is all Christmas. It looks like the plastic unbreakable ornaments that you can get at Walmart. All of the pills will be disposed of with the fire department, the police department. Fortunately, they will typically take those. The Mustang. This is made by Jada Toys. These are little Michael's craft skulls. There's this guy. That is a Garmin. E-Trax. Interesting. Sometimes these are user registered, so if you go to turn it on and they've reported it stolen, it'll actually track your location. So for now, this will be off. Catitude. There is a Hot Wheels Batmobile. Couple more cars. These cars have been rolling around in the bag for quite a while, so they do have scuffs and all kinds of things like that. That is a Bentley. We do have some not even Hot Wheels. That guy is not Hot Wheels, that is generic. Here is a Hot Wheels. What do we got? 69 Firebird. Again, not in the greatest shape. Some items for more of those activities that I spoke of. So I'm going to leave the rest of that in that bag. Next up we have this lovely tote. For beverage services, which is interesting. So I don't know, given the coin machines, if this person maintained them, had their own company. This is just a toiletry kit with toiletries. That looks like a personal heater. Totes Air Hover Soccer. Solid wood cribbage. And it is in fact theirs. Now we have some little trinkets, some little cowboy decor. That apparently comes off the top. These little cute picture holders. Buffalo. Little mini picture, and then this guy. Next up is this brass elephant. It is hollow on the bottom. When I first saw it, I thought this is going to weigh 50 pounds, but it does not. It's kind of interesting. Reminds me of the circus, huh? Oh, with gloves it makes it difficult to open some of this stuff, but I will tell you, just with all the prescription medication that is in here, I will not be handling it myself. That almost looks personally painted. Little placemats. I feel this. I feel this in my soul. How many times have you lost the battery cover on electronics? I know, my kids, myself. Yeah, it's a thing. So we have a GE alarm clock. People actually do buy those. They like them. Quicks, family dice game, a little laser pointer. Not working. And extracurricular activities. I am quite interested on this drone. I will see if I can get a comp on it. The little guards here, they're all still in the box, so that's good. And then here were all the extra parts. It is a Vivitar AeroView video drone. I just happen to have my tablet handy and right here, ready to comp. So, I don't know if you can see that, $5. It's not going to be worth much. Of course, that's parts only. However, it looks like this might be a new toy, something to play with. I think that's what we're going to do. I had someone ask me recently if I ever keep anything. I may keep this drone, right? I keep stuff like that. And in fact, sometimes I purchase units to shop for myself. If I need a new couch or a kitchen table, the washer and dryer set I use, like the one that was inside of this locker, it was a Samsung set. I upgraded my old set, sold my old ones. I mean, truthfully, buying at auction, sometimes you can get amazing prices for the things that you may need personally. So now I have a drone. The gloves will go back on for this one, if I can get them on, because again, I think they shrunk. They're already a size 7, man. How much bigger can my hands get? Oh, okay, there we go. Allen. One is empty. Oh, how cute. It is a reflective raincoat for a dog, and it happens to be an extra large, which, haha, I have an extra large dog. In fact, he might be extra large, but again, I'm keeping that. That's great. I can already see, well, I could, but that was pill bottles, but there happens to be jewelry. That is not real gold. There's a Q-tip in there too. Look at that magnifying glass. Oh, that means I may have to look through this, and I really don't want to. Check that out. And a whole lot of I don't want to touch. This bag The pills will be separated out, the rest of it will go. Ink? No, I actually don't know what that is. Some more jewelry. I may do foolish things, but I do them with enthusiasm. Man, does that describe me. Wall-mounted projection screen. No way. So the last locker I bought, I found a projector. An actually really nice projector. It's like an HD whole 9 yards. Didn't realize it was worth the money that it was. And it goes up to 100 inches. And this guy is 120. So I was just talking about the need to buy a screen for my brand new projector. And here we go. This little lantern kind of feels like Dollar Tree. It's all plastic. That guy is from Dollar General, I think. He's cute though. And just a couple. Love, home. It's missing the live and the laugh. That makes me sad. Here again is my Darth. And he is working. Unfortunately, the lightsaber is very broken. And he does have some battle wounds, some scuffs and scars. This is the 4-foot variety. It is made by Jakks Pacific. So you can find them for around $100 and anywhere from $130 to maybe $200 on online marketplaces, but because his lightsaber is broken and he's kind of in the condition that he is, whoa, I was getting fresh there, I'll likely sell him locally at a steep discount. I'm not gonna get $100, $200 for this, but I should be able to get a few dollars. All right, random suitcases. These can always be very interesting. Looks like we have some art books. A Black & Decker Pivot Lithium. Silver Bird by Conair. That actually feels like a pretty hefty blow dryer. Some really gross old shorts. Ooh, lash lift. Another vacuum. I am shocked that'll still go. Those are arms to something. Some cords. Looks like a weightlifting belt. Polar Optics. Some makeup. There is mold growing on that from the sweat. That is lovely. Oh. That works too. That's crazy. Wi-Fi extender, those are great. Nothing much in here, just candles. Aha! Yes, the cat crack. Little Santa uniform. Okay, so this was the Coach purse. The label looks correct, so it might just in fact be Coach. I thought I smelled lavender, which the whole bag, it smells like it might have dripped all over. But that's okay. It's actually in decent shape. There should be a few dollars with that. I have also been looking for one of these. It's the magnetic mesh screens. Let me know down below if you guys have ever used one. I've seen them. Oh my gosh. He's trying to kill me. I've seen them, but I've actually never used one. Do they work? Do you like it? That is a OnePlus phone. Little scarecrow. Radar detector. Who makes that? Cobra. But it's covered in... No, that's just old glue. So Cobra, radar detector, and a really cute sloth. It says, "I'll always hang with you." Brand new. This was the box that smelled very ripe. People do what people are gonna do, and with this particular thing, there is nothing illegal about it, technically, at least not in this state. However, I will not showcase it on YouTube. I actually really love my account and I love doing what I'm doing, and I don't need to restrict that in any way. So here are some DVDs, but they've been stored with, how would I describe it? Not fresh, but burnt. So there's that burnt smell all in there. So anything that is fabric that was in this bag is toast. I should say anything that was fabric that is in this box is toast. The DVDs, they're not necessarily in the greatest shape either. I don't know if you can see that. So here were some of the arrows. They were $27 new. This is the air mattress that appears. That is all that's in here. Except for a random earring that just fell out. Now I gotta check, because you never know. It's not marked at all. It does have the venting in the back of the stones, but that is likely nothing. Likely, however, I am pretty meticulous in everything that I do. So even though I cast something off on video, it still gets checked. And I can't get my fingers through the finger holes anymore. No! Ha! Come on. I'm sorry. Just no. Because I am resourceful, I'll wear my glove the wrong way. And that's a test. If you say in the comments, "Why are you wearing your glove wrong?" I'll know you didn't watch the whole video. I'm wearing my glove the wrong way because I can't find a new one, and this one's toast. Just a couple more totes and boxes and we're done with that, and we're moving on to the safes and the coin dispensers and all of that fun stuff, and then we'll get a total for the value on this unit. Again, I spent $360. The boxes aren't the greatest. I'm not the biggest fan. It's okay. This smells very strongly of nail polish. This is the Bowels box. It does. It just smells of nail polish. There's something in here. That's what I thought it felt like. That is an Amazon Kindle. Unfortunately, it is cracked. I did not just drop that. I wonder if this is the nail polish. Huh! Look at that. My little sniffer never does me wrong. Smart Things cam. And some random kitchenware. Okay, now we have the lovely gun safe laying on its back. It is a Sentinel So the plan here is to drill out this barrel lock. We've done that before because you can easily replace those locks. We of course are going to do this while it's laying down. It feels empty, it sounds empty, but you know, you gotta check. So I'm gonna bring in my lovely assistant and see if we can pop this bad boy open. My assistant has grabbed the drill and we're gonna start drilling this out. Is it a little difficult?
It's gonna get stuck.
It's gonna get stuck. Oh boy. Yeah, it's getting stuck in there. You can do it! Oh, there we go. That sounded like you did something there.
But I don't know if it broke the thing off.
How do we test it?
Pull on the door. Stand it up.
Stand it up. Nope. Not yet. We're close. No banana yet. And back down she goes. Okay, round two, bigger bit.
Yes.
Oh, that has to be money.
Should open.
Speaking of money, that's what we're going for here. What do we got?
Still.
It still won't open. You know, for a tiny and what I call cheaply made safe, this thing is putting up a fight. We are going into round 3. Pulling out the big guns.
Maybe.
Come on. I would imagine there's probably a latch, like a...
There'll be a up and down mechanism. Locks the door.
No one's gonna know this was broken into when we replace the lock, right?
Just like the other one we own.
Oh, we've got some movement. Come on. Got some leverage. Now they may know. Holy cow. Oh, there we go. Wow. And
Empty.
it's empty. Shocker. I think we knew this. Some foam down here. Nada. Not a thing. Nicely done.
You're welcome.
All right, now we are working on the first quarter machine. This is the one that is used. I think we're gonna try to pop this off the side to see how we can better get into it. Hopefully it's just
It's rivets or something.
rivets.
I don't know. It won't.
It won't come off.
It's welded to it.
It's welded. All right. We're gonna have to sit back and plan how we do this. Plan of attack here, I think, is to drill out these rivets here, and then the hinge should pop up and we should be able to get inside. I'm thinking because this one is used, if anything, I can sell some of this stuff just parted out. I do want to get it open. Unfortunately, it appears the only way to do so is to hurt it. But I'm gonna plug it in first and see if it works. I have my dollar right here, ready to test it out. We're plugging it in. Okay, all right. Oh, there, it lights up. Let's see if it'll take the dollar bill.
No.
Nope. Yeah, you gotta put it in the right way.
I'm trying. It's not working.
Dang. Okay, so that doesn't work. And that makes me feel better about breaking into this thing.
Nope.
Because I don't know how to repair that. But it lights up. We're almost there. There we go. And nothing. Not even a quarter. Ah, dang. Did we find a quarter?
I swear, there one. No.
Nope. Empty. Full of air.
Full of air.
Hey, it was worth a shot.
That's too easy to get into.
I know. Wonder if you can sell this piece here. Likely, right? Yeah. Too easy. Well, at least we gave it a shot.
Yeah, we did. Tried.
Here is the other quarter machine that was in the box inside of the locker. I'm going to use the keys that hopefully work to check and make sure that it is in fact empty. After that, it should be ready for resale because from what I saw, it's in pretty good shape. I will put this on the ground because that's going to give me a little bit more leverage here. There we go. Dusty, a little dirty, but these haven't been attached to the actual mechanism. Let's see if I can get this open. It looks like there's some dirt on the quarter dispenser there, but that really doesn't change the resale value on these. Come on. Yep. It opens. And this is in fact empty. There is nothing up here. I can't say I'm surprised, but it's okay. This is still in sellable condition, so that is a total win for me. That's gonna wrap up my video today. $1,035. I can't complain. I got really lucky that that washing machine and dryer both worked, cleaned up, and were in the back, or else I never would have made the gamble on the 2 quarter machines and the gun safe. You know, I've said this, I'll say it again, more often than not, safes are full of air. That's about it. It was worth the money. I came out ahead on this one. Not exactly as grand as I hoped, but that's okay. That's not what I'm here for. I'm just here for the adventure. And this time I got to open up 3 locks. 1 had keys, 2 of them, my assistant had to help me do so. How fun is that? If you like this video and you haven't done so yet, subscribe to my channel. It lets me know that I am doing a good job. I don't know when I'll get my next unit, but when I do, I will make sure I show all of you what is inside. So until I see you again, please be kind to each other. Bye.